Stand and take a short call on the Electoral Administration Amendment Bill, and unlike the previous speaker, confine my remarks to the bill at hand. But like the previous speaker, also emphasise the need for constitutional integrity because that is the basis for confidence and certainty by the New Zealand polity in the democracy that we have in New Zealand. So it is important that we have institutions upon which people can rely, and this bill focuses on an institution that is central to the constitutional arrangements that we have here in Aotearoa, New Zealand. This bill will provide first-class electoral services. Ongoing reviews have found that the existing electoral arrangements do have some flaws, and the Select Committee process, or indeed the consensus consultations that preceded the Select Committee process by the Minister, agreed that there were some flaws that needed to be addressed, and I join with members on both sides of the House for both acknowledging the leadership of the Minister and the approach that he's taken to ensuring that there could be consensus on this, and I equally join with members on both sides of the House in commending the Chair of the Select Committee in navigating the process to the point that we are at now. I joined the Justice and Electoral Select Committee on the tail end of discussions about this bill, and was impressed with both the submissions and also the commentators who participated in the process. Some very distinguished and very experienced people brought that experience to bear in helping the Select Committee report back to the House on this bill. The current structure, though generally effective, has created some problems, including duplication, increased cost and complexity for people dealing with the three agencies, and the disjointed decision-making on electoral matters. And I'm aware that speakers on this bill have commented in some detail on those particular flaws. However, there's been long-standing support across the board for a better integrated form of electoral administration, and we're confident that the proposal for a single entity will address the existing flaws, will alleviate the pressure on current agencies, political parties and candidates, and of course on the all-important public. So as I said, this bill will provide for first-class electoral services. National is confident that the new Electoral Commission will provide better access to electoral services and encourage a more integrated, efficient and strategic approach to electoral administration. Having one agency will remove duplication and confusion over responsibilities, and of course that's very important in this critical area of ensuring that the electoral process can withstand the scrutiny of all people involved in it, and that it continues to stimulate interest for both participants at our level who are interested in the representative capacity, as well as voters who turn out on election day. It will also save costs and reduce complexity for political parties, constituency candidates and the public. And of course it's all important that the Electoral Commission will be an independent Crown entity that is separate from executive government. The adoption of an independent Crown entity for electoral administration will provide the best balance of a high level of independence with good accountability and the ability to administer the electoral functions to a high standard. Comment has already been made on the fact that the reform is in two stages to ensure transition to the new Commission does not create risk for the administration of the 2011 election. And it's clear that all speakers tonight are confident that that will indeed be the case. So I join with the other members of the House in commending this bill to the House. Kia ora.